I've never been to Scotland. What are the people like there?
Oh, well, that depends. They're quite different from the English. They're much more outgoing and talkative. They're much less reserved, and they love chatting. Especially the country people, you know, from the Highlands.
Yeah, they've got a reputation for being tight with their money. Do you think they're mean?
No. They're quite the opposite. They're great people, very generous and hospitable. I mean, a lot of them don't have much, but they always welcome visitors with open arms and will offer them lots of food and drink at home. I think the Scots are brilliant people. But then I'd have to say that, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Isn't it just stereotype to say that people in Scotland always eat haggis, porridge and drink whiskey?
Oh, there's plenty of variety in the cooking. We eat well in Scotland, partly because it's cold weather up there. We eat salmon and other fish from the rivers and lots of fresh meat as well as the traditional foods. Quite a lot of Scots like afternoon tea and lots of cakes and scones to eat. You can eat really well in Scotland, and it's not always haggis and porridge.
Yeah. It's a bit strange, men wearing skirts.
What?
I mean kilts, isn't it?
Well, Scotland is famous for the bagpipes and Scottish country dancing. Tourists are always interested in the traditions of a place, aren't they? But you can go to discos and clubs too, but they're in the main towns. The nightlife's quite good, especially in Edinburgh and Glasgow. I do wear a kilt for special occasions, like at Hogmanay with the family.
In Wales we have a lot of traditions too.
Your accent isn't very strong, though, is it?
No, I've lived in England for a few years.
Don't you miss Wales?
Yes. London is very big and impersonal until you get to know people.
I don't think Welsh people are that friendly, though.
I disagree. It's difficult to generalise, but I think the Welsh are quite friendly. They're proud of the Welsh language and often speak it in shops and with friends. They're Welsh and speak Welsh, so why shouldn't they speak their language? I don't suppose you've ever tried to learn any Welsh, have you? People think the Welsh are unfriendly just because they want to speak their own language.
Well, what's famous about Wales, then, apart from sheep and rugby?
Oh, there are loads of sheep in Scotland too, aren't there? Richard Burton, Dylan Thomas. Wales has a great tradition of poets and poetry and music too. We're famous for choirs, you know.
Oh, yes, the Eisteddfod and Miners' Choirs. I've seen bits on the TV.
I went to the Eisteddfod in Llangollen last year. I managed to get out walking in Snowdonia. You can go up Snowdon by train if you're lazy. I miss the countryside. You have to travel so far from London to get to real countryside. No, what I need is a good walk in the Welsh mountains.
We've got lots of good music too. The traditional stuff is with a fiddle and tin whistle. Well, people in Ireland aren't as self-conscious about singing as they are in England. But there's music festivals in the summer where they do Irish dancing. Why, it's all feet. You keep your body and your arms still and straight and leap about on your feet. Like this, if I can remember just how you do it.
Oh, that's very good.
Aye.
What about modern music? You two are Irish, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of good Irish bands and some good pop festivals in Ireland in the summer. In Cork, for example, there are fewer people than in England and everyone gets to know each other a lot quicker.
Sounds great. What about food?
It's good plain cooking, lots of potatoes and other vegetables. A good breakfast would be soda bread and potato bread, eggs, bacon, black puddings and mushrooms.
Okay, what with the Guinness and soda bread, I can see I'm not going to lose any weight when I go this summer.
That's true.